Hello and welcome to the annual Fashion Design and Merchandising Juried Fashion Show. We are so excited to be here today. This is the second annual collaboration with the School of Communication and Media. We're broadcasting live here at the School of Comm, and we're so excited to see all of the amazing designs that all of these students have worked tirelessly for all year long. So we're going to talk to some people today about their designs, some friends, some family, and see what everyone's been up to. The room is starting to fill up currently with a bunch of people getting ready for this year's runway. We're so excited to see that so many people are engaged and ready to see these amazing designs. We have some people selling flowers, getting ready to give to their students in honor of their hard work of all of this year's designs. So me personally, I am so excited to see everything. We're here at the red carpet, and my name is Isabella Alvarez, and I can't wait to talk to everyone today to see what everything's going on. Hi, how are you? What's your name?
Hi, I'm Abby Lilithan. I'm a professor here.
Amazing. And what are you doing this year for the runway?
Actually, I'm not much involved. I'm a faculty member, but I'm a history and culture professor. So this year, I'm actually here to give awards for scholarship.
Awesome. And can you tell us a little bit more about those scholarships?
Sure. The program was gifted an endowment that has provided, one scholarship a year for a rising senior. But this year, because the stock market was so great, we have three. So we're very excited to give three Catherine Hall is the name of it, Catherine Hall Awards to three rising seniors for their academic excellence.
Amazing. So for these scholarships, what do the students have to go through application-wise or for designs? What is the criteria for that? Okay, so we are back and we are talking about the scholarships. So yes, so you were talking about the criteria that these students go through to be able to get rewarded for these scholarships.
Yeah, so our Catherine Hall Award is academic excellence only. So we review GPAs, and it has to be native students, meaning you had to have enrolled here as a freshman for all 4 of your years. But this year we're excited because we have three, and it's great to give away money.
Yes. And what are you looking forward to seeing on the runway this year?
So I'm extremely excited to see the fashion show. I don't teach the design courses, but I am a person who knows how to design. And so I am so excited to see what the students I've taught in my courses now have done in the design sphere. It's just really exciting.
Right, you get to see their evolution as a student and get to see their creativity actually come into fruition on the stage. What is that like as a professor, getting to see that?
Well, it's why you teach. You just want to see their development and their excellence and their excitement about what they're doing so that they can be creative and original. It's just, it's just great.
And I think it's, from a student's perspective, it's amazing to hear professors as passionate as you are about this runway and seeing the creativity that these students get to do, because it's such a personable thing, fashion. It's not only just a creative art and design, but it's a part of you, you're really representing yourself.
Oh yeah, these days we say you're expressing your identity, right? I'm not sure we did that 200 years ago so much as today, although it's always been a part of getting dressed, right? When we get dressed, we're making ourselves for the public to see. But when you're designing, you're sort of amping up the quotients on all those things to really put a flair on it and an artistic spin. Yeah. So I'm excited to see the kids work.
Thank you so much, and I hope you enjoy the runway.
Thank you.
Okay, and here we have... What's your name and what's your major?
Jada Pinkney. I'm a fashion design and merchandising major.
Natalie Peralta. I'm also a fashion major.
And what are you looking forward today on today's runway?
I'm really honestly looking forward to seeing my current and former classmates, just seeing their work, because we really have a lot of talented designers here.
And I'm excited to just support the fashion department. Yeah.
And what year are you guys in?
I'm a sophomore.
Also a sophomore.
So being underclassmen, what is it, this exciting feeling, seeing some of the seniors get to see these collections come out? They've been working tirelessly all year for it. As an underclassman, what does that mean to you?
It honestly really wants to influence me to get very interactive with the fashion design majors here, because I need to take advantage of these opportunities that I'm given. So just really motivating, honestly. That's it.
Yeah, and adding on to that, also making connections with other fashion majors and stuff. So yeah.
And is there anybody in particular that you want to shout out that you're really excited for to see their collection?
I want to shout out Karen. She's a junior. She's in the intermediate design apparel construction. So shout out to you, girl.
I'll just shout out everyone because I don't know who's showcasing today. Yeah.
Okay, great. Well, I hope you girls enjoy the show. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Have a good one. As you can see, so many people are supporting friends or even just supporting their fellow classmates here at Montclair, and we love to see that camaraderie. And I'm here with, hi, what's your name and what's your major?
I'm Ariel, and my major is fashion merchandising.
Awesome. And what brings you to the show this year?
I heard about it through the Montclair design page, and as an aspiring fashion industry person, I decided to come and see it. I want to see what work these really talented up-and-coming designers have to offer.
And do you have anybody, any friends that are in the show or showcasing their work?
I'm friends with models that are in the show, but this is really completely new to me. I don't know what to expect. I'm really excited.
Nice. So even not knowing somebody that's in the show, as far as a designer-wise, I love that Montclair's really bringing the community together and shining through what everyone's really passionate about. Can you tell me a little bit about what encouraged you to get into fashion and design?
So I was actually a musical theater major for a majority of my life. I did dancing and singing on stage, but I always had a love for clothing and fashion. I just didn't know that that was what I really wanted to pursue until I got to college. And Montclair had the best program for me, so that's what really brought me here. And I'm just here to see how far I get in the industry myself.
Nice. And seeing this show, what do you think are going to some key takeaways that you might see?
I mean, I'm just hoping to see really great pieces. I want to see how creative these students are and the independent designers. And I'm just looking forward to see what they have to offer. I'm really excited.
Thank you. Well, I hope you enjoy the show. Nice meeting you. So as we can see, everyone is super excited about the show and getting to hear different students' perspectives. But let's hear from another different perspective other than a student. I'm here with...
Hi, I'm Helen Castillo. I teach over in the Fashion Merchandising and Design Department, and my course ARTX400 put the show together this semester. So that's what I do here.
Awesome. And you're not only a professor, you have had an amazing career as a fashion designer. Shout out to Project Runway, because that's where I knew you first. So exciting. So tell us a little bit about your career and getting into design.
That's such a broad question. Well, both my parents are artists, so I've always been like surrounded by just fine arts. They were painters growing up, starving artists. But I think that kind of helped me to persevere with following my dreams within a creative atmosphere. I don't know. I'm at a loss for words because I'm just so eager for this to start and run smoothly. But yeah, I think I just, my parents pushed me to just follow my dreams and what I wanted to do, and the rest is kind of history. I went to FIT and graduated there in 2012, and then 2013 I applied to Project Runway. I was working as a tech designer for Reebok, and I just felt like I was creatively stifled, and I applied for the show, and then I did 3 seasons of that, so it was pretty crazy. But oddly enough, I think that whole experience of having done television really exposed me to wanting to be an educator. I had a lot of people reach out to me and that they wanted to, oh, how did you do that in such little time? Like, you do it so effortlessly. And then I started teaching at a studio in Bryant Park. And then I got my master's, and now I'm a professor. So.
Awesome. Well, we're so happy to have you, and we can't wait to see how amazing the show is going to turn out. So we really appreciate it, and good luck tonight.
Thank you. Thanks so much, guys. Thanks for coming.
Of course. So I am here with...
I'm Professor Chae Cuffee.
Amazing. And I'm sorry, Professor, we need to talk about the outfit first, because look at this. You're killing it. Can we talk about where everything's from? How did you put this together?
Well, this piece is from my line, Viscera, New York. So I have a bridal brand, and this is a part of the headwear that I have. So this is a rhinestone encrusted headpiece with a encrusted tiara. The jacket is actually H&M.
Nice.
And this is a New York and Company Ponte pant. And that's kind of it. It's a little bit of everything from my closet.
Nice. And what inspired you to get into bridal wear?
So I've been working in the industry for about 18 years now, and I've always worked in luxury evening wear. So what I came across when I became a bride is that I didn't see a lot of fashionable styles for women that were curvy. So I decided to create a line that focused in, a little bit more alternative styling silhouettes for curves, and that's how I got into bridal.
Amazing. And what are you looking forward to see on this runway today?
I'm looking forward to celebrating our students. I teach ARTX400, which is intermediate sewing, and we constructed suits, hence why I'm wearing one. And I'm just really excited to see how they styled it and put it together, and also celebrating the other students in the other sections. Yeah.
Nice, and we love the suits. I'm wearing my suit today too. I think women especially love a good power suit. Really makes them feel powerful, and you know, you just feel like you could achieve anything with that. And I love that's like what fashion can do for somebody. And it's crazy how it's like a piece of clothing, but it can make you feel so much more.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree. A suit always makes a woman feel more confident. She can kind of own her own space and take up space in the room. So yeah, a power suit is everything. And so when the students were constructing their suits, I encouraged them to personalize them in a way that made them feel powerful. So.
Well, Professor, I really hope you enjoy the show tonight. Thank you so much for being with us today. Of course. And not only do we have people tirelessly working behind the scenes, we have students, we have professors, but we have our own student photographer right here, Yaz. Thank you so much for talking with us.
Thank you for having me.
So what are you looking forward to photographing the models? What are you most excited to see?
So essentially, I want to really be able to capture all those outfits and the beauty of the design right here outside as soon as they step out into the step up and repeat process in the photo shoot. But yeah, getting those full bodies, trying to get as much detail of the fits that were created by our students.
So as this being a student-run event, I know some of us can get a little bit nervous. It's a really high-scale event. The nerves kick in. What is some advice you could give for those models coming out onto your platform to be able to take those photos?
Hands down, when it comes to that nervous, it's literally just trying to relax and try to be in your element. Honestly, being true to who you are and just taking that deep breath of like, this is it. I'm just showing who I am and showing that power. Right there, that's the fluidity, and there's literally no way to break that. So.
And you are a photographer and a business owner, so part of photography is art. And as some of these designers now graduate to become seniors and now go into the job field, I know some people could feel a little bit scared or timid to show off their art. Do you have any advice for those graduating seniors that might feel that way?
Yeah, I mean, there's so much about being able to market your talent. There's so much you could do with just talent alone, and being able to market it is huge. If I were them, I would definitely start trying to reach out to any local designers or being able to start their own business to really show their talent out there, get their art out there, because there's so much that you can do only limited without marketing it. Once you get that funding in, limitless, the opportunities that will come.
Nice. And is this your first fashion show that you've attended at Montclair?
Yeah, this is actually my first fashion show photographing, and being a senior is going to be a great little wrap-up for the year, so yeah.
Nice. Well, we look forward to seeing those photos. Where can everyone find them?
So essentially right now they're going to be sent to the people that are running the fashion show, and then they should be posting it on all socials. So just be ready to check out Instagram or Twitter. They'll be there.
Can't wait to see your work. Thank you so much, Yas. So as we're moving along, we're getting to hear more information of hearing behind the scenes, and now I'm here with
Luke Walker.
Amazing, Luke. And what brings you to the fashion show?
My girlfriend's walking, so came to see her stuff.
Nice.
Yep.
So is she a designer as well as model?
Yep, she's both. She's walking her own piece that she made.
Okay, can you give us a little inside scoop of what the collection's going to look like or any of the designs?
Yeah, I'll give it, it's nice color. It's a different color than you're used to seeing, and it has a little professional workplace look to it. Okay. So I'm excited to see it. I've only seen pictures so far, so we'll see.
Nice. So as your girlfriend is a designer, has she ever made you model the clothes, try to stitch things on you?
She has not, but she has completely changed my style. I had work today. She would be very mad that I'm wearing this right now and not something better than this, but.
Okay. So as you are now going to be like her apprentice, right? Because she is the fashion designer. What are your ins and outs this fashion season?
I really like the rugby shirts with the polo. That's and Birkenstocks. Those are my two things that are statement pieces in my closet.
Okay. What are some outs?
Tight jeans.
Okay. No skinny jeans this summer, guys. No skinny jeans. Okay. Thank you so much, Luke, for talking with us. Thank you. Okay, we're moving on over to, hi, how are you? What's your name?
Hi, I'm LeShawn.
Hi.
Victoria. This is
Marixa.
Hi, how are you guys? What brings you to the fashion show this year?
We're here to see Sophia. She's a designer.
Amazing. And then what's your relation to Sophia? Friends, family?
We're friends. We're very close. We met like 2 to 3 years ago, and that's when she was just starting to be interested in fashion, and we talked about it. She said she was very nervous, and now she's doing so well, and she's having her own runway. She designed the clothes by herself, and I'm so proud of her. This is her mom. She has flowers.
I am speaking in Spanish.
Oh, okay.
My happy for my daughter.
Nice, very nice. So how do you think that coming out here is really going to help Sophia and her confidence? As you said, she was a little bit nervous in the beginning, but how have you seen her evolve over time and through her designs as well?
Of course, she's such a hardworking person, and she's always like in the beginning when she was learning how to sew and use the machine. I told her, just keep practicing, and she has been practicing like for such a long time. And her finally being able to do something on her own I'm so proud. We're all so proud of her. And when she sees it, she's probably going to cry. We're all going to be like crying or something, but we're so proud of her, and she's going to do great.
Nice. And as her friends, can you give us a little inside scoop of what her designs are going to look like tonight?
Just imagine beauty, talent, amazing. Like that's just 3 words to describe it. But yeah, that's just it. Well, you'll see.
Brown.
Okay. If there's one word that you can say to Sophia right now, what would you say to Sophia?
One word. Is beautiful, is special, is fabulosa.
Fabulous. Fabulosa. We love it. That's going to be the word of the day. Fabulosa. We love it. Thank you guys so much coming out and supporting her. We can't wait to see her designs. Enjoy the show, okay?
You look amazing.
Thank you. We love to see everyone supporting each other. That really what makes this runway so special. Yes, the designs are great. Yes, the students are great. But this camaraderie of having the family and friends come out is really what makes this such a spectacular experience. And now I'm here with
Raena.
And Raena, what are you doing for the fashion show this year?
For the fashion show this year, I'm just volunteering, just making sure like the models stay in line, helping out, being a runner, anything people need. That's my job. So.
And what got roped you into this?
So actually, I take a practicum course because I'm a film major, so we have to do volunteer hours, and so we're given opportunities. And I took this one because I'm definitely interested in fashion. Like I'm not like the best fashionista, but I'm definitely learning. So hopefully, something gives and I can learn something from volunteering at least and helping out.
Nice. And being around all these models and designers, I know you were selling yourself short a little bit. You're not a fashionista, but what are your ins and outs for this fashion summer?
Definitely ins and outs of fashion summer, like colorful vibes. For me personally, I'm going for like colorful vibes, probably some neutral in there, but I don't know, like what are your ins and outs?
I think definitely my outs are Crocs. I'm sorry, I'm a Crocs hater.
Okay. Oh, wow. That's crazy.
But I think color, I agree with color.
Yeah, color for sure. What else? Gold jewelry, gotta have the jewelry. Outs? I don't think anything's out, really, because I just feel like, you can make things work. So
I respect that.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much. Enjoy the show.
Thank
you. Okay, as we can see, everybody is so hyped up for the show to start, and I can't wait to hear from more people that are in the crowd. So right now, I'm here with...
Hi, I'm Amanda.
Amanda, and what brings you to the show?
I'm getting an award tonight, so I just wanted to come and support and watch the whole thing, yeah.
And what award is that?
Most Outstanding Senior. It's for academics.
And you were a part of the show last year. Yeah, How was that?
It was a lot of fun. I did 3 designs last year, and so it was cool watching everything go on stage. And I also had like a little backstage thing going on last year, so that was fun.
And you said that the award was for academics, so what was the criteria for that?
I'm actually not 100% sure, but I've been really involved with everything in the program, and I was even a studio assistant for like 2 years, so I think just being involved and having good grades.
Awesome. Well, do you have any inspiration for any upcoming designers or somebody that's coming in as a freshman of how they can get involved?
I think just talking to people, talking to your professors, talking to the people around you, and just jumping on every opportunity that comes your way. If you get an email asking you to do something, just say yes. Yeah.
And do you have any future plans as far as, are you a senior this year?
Yes, so I am a senior. I'm interning right now, and I don't know what's next, but we're figuring it out.
Listen, the journey is the best part of it, right? You always have to keep on going and see what you can find along the way.
Exactly.
Awesome. Thank you so much for talking with me.
Yes, thank you for having me.
Thank you. And I'm here with...
Danny.
Danny, and what brings you to the fashion show?
I'm a photographer, so I just came to see the new pieces, see how it's coming out.
Nice. And what type of photography do you do?
I do like fashion, music photography too, a little bit of everything. Mostly New York stuff. Yeah.
And what are you most excited for this fashion show, you think?
I don't see like the variety of like pieces, how they proportion, stitching, see the details of it. I'm really into details, because I love details in fashion. That's what really fascinates me.
And do you have any friends in the fashion show this year?
I know Daniel. I met some other guy. 'Cause I went to the last one last week, so I'm trying to see how it is here too.
Oh, Sorry. So for your friends that are going to be in the fashion show, do you have any words of encouragement for them? They might feel a little bit nervous. They might be a little bit scared to show off their art.
Just be a baddie, bro. That's all I'm gonna say. Like, that's all you gotta do.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you for talking to me. Enjoy the show.
Thanks, appreciate it. Take care.
Okay, so as you can see, the support is nonstop here at Montclair, and we're so excited to see this. We also have a classification in these classes that we also have a category for independent designers. So these independent designers exceed above and beyond. They not only work into the class, but they also work on their art outside of the classroom. So I'm so excited to see this category on the runway. But for right now, I'm here to talk to, hello, say your name?
Pamela Macklin.
Hi, Pamela, and I heard that you worked on last year's runway. How was that experience for you?
Amazing. It's what I do. So actually, I didn't work on the runway. I was the show director, the faculty show director last time. So last year we had an amazing team. It was the first time that it was held in this space. So it's nice to see a continuum of the space being used. I see some remnants of the blueprint that we sort of set up last semester. So it's great to see it continue on. I'm really excited about what we're seeing here today.
Nice. And what is the most thing that you're looking forward to seeing with these students' creations? They've worked so tirelessly on it. What are you looking forward to?
I'm looking forward to seeing dreams manifested.
Okay. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
I'm looking forward to seeing them that they dreamt a dream, that they didn't just copy. Fashion is about newness. It's about dreaming. It's about thinking outside of the box. We don't need another cookie cutter line. We need people who dream. We need creatives who dream. And so I'm looking to see dreams that have been manifested. Evidence of that.
I love that. Those words of wisdom really try to resonate with our students, and I think we're really going to see a lot of original designs here. We love the camaraderie here at Montclair, and it really comes from a creative standpoint because of professors that get to motivate us and have that quality for us. So I'm really looking forward to seeing that tonight as well. Do you have any words of encouragement for some of these designers that this may be the first time that they're showing off these designs?
Be authentic. Continue to dream. We're all a work in progress. The joy is in the journey.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. Enjoy the show. Okay, right now I'm here with. Hi, what's your name?
My name is Mashonda Johnson.
Okay, and what brings you to the runway this year?
Well, actually, I'm a MSU alum, 2015 and 2017 myself, and my best friend / sister, Raena Loper, is a judge tonight, so I'm here to support her.
Okay, awesome.
Yes.
And what major did you graduate here with Montclair?
My BA is in Justice Studies and Family Psychology, and my master's is in Child Advocacy and Policy.
Nice. And can you tell us a little bit more how you're supporting your sister today? What is her role here at the runway?
Well, she's a judge, which is awesome because she's done so many great things in her career since she's left. She's worked with Oprah at O Magazine. She's done style. She's did Open Good Housekeeping. She's worked at Forbes. She's back at Good Housekeeping now. So with styling and ideas of the inventory she receives, and it's awesome. I'm supportive the fact that just keep the alumni and the retention, because it's generations to come. So if maybe a sibling that graduated years before or years later may have a sibling that's coming up that can suggest a program, suggest a major, suggest coming to fashion design school, and for instance like this opportunity here. So I think keeping the alumni engaged, keeping the retention up is really important. So having someone like my best friend Raena Loper be a part of the event here today is amazing. Yes.
Well, I hope you enjoy the show. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me.
Okay, and right now we are almost getting closer to for our fashion show, and we're just counting down. But right now we have a few more interviews to do. So I'm here with.
Sean Gadir.
And what brings you to the fashion show?
I'm in the program. I'm studying fashion design as well as merchandising. But my brother Josh is entering in the show, and I want to see how he performs.
Okay. And both of you guys are fashion designers. And are your parents fashion designers as well? Does it run in the family?
It's just me. Yeah.
What do your parents think of you guys both being fashion designers?
Both of our parents are pretty supportive. You know, he's definitely a brother by the craft. You know, he comes from Seattle. So a lot of the things that he does is very new and I want to say first generation, just like myself. So that's kind of like why we're.
And can you give us a little inside scoop of what we might be seeing on the runway?
No.
It's strictly confidential.
I do want to say you'll see a lot of like grunge. He's more so into grunge. Maybe a lot of streetwear. Definitely like one of a kind and to stand out amongst his peers. I want to say that.
And if your brother's feeling any nerves right now, what do you think are some words of encouragement that you can give them?
He got this. He's not nervous. Really laid back, really chill, and definitely supportive.
Nice.
Definitely.
And as being a fashion designer yourself, what are some ins and outs fashion-wise for this summer?
I do want to say for the male audience, a lot of camp collars, vacation, go on vacation. You definitely want something breathable, something a little baggy, not too baggy, nothing really slim, you know. Allow yourself to breathe and be comfortable. Just stay comfortable.
Okay, thank you so much. Well, I hope you enjoy the show.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you. So as you can see, we're fully supporting here at Montclair. There's fashion designers supporting each other's siblings that are here, and we love to see that all together. And right now, I'm here with
Kiara Okers.
Nice. And what brings you to the fashion show, Kiara?
I'm just really interested in fashion, and I know some of the production team as well. I was backstage, I looked at like some of the outfits already, and I'm like, wow, oh my gosh, like this is awesome.
Can you give us a little inside scoop of what you saw?
I saw this really nice peacock dress actually. The girl is stunning. Like, I can't wait to see her actually, yeah.
Very nice. And what's your major here at Montclair?
I'm an English major.
Okay. And as far as fashion, what resonates with fashion with you? What inspires you, and why was this something that really pulled you to want to come out today?
I was actually a model at one point for my cousin. I just love the fashion industry and how people can be creative and like express themselves, like through the models and like through the person that actually made the designer themselves. I just think that everything is awesome about it, and I love to support it.
Nice. And why do you think that's important that we run these shows here at Montclair for our students?
Kind of like what I said before, expression. Like, everybody should express themselves in any way. Like, I express myself with music. Other people should be able to express themselves in different ways as well. And, like, this is such a beautiful way to do it.
Awesome. Enjoy the show. Thank you so much for speaking with me.
And you look gorgeous, too.
Thank you. Okay, and I'm here with
Mia.
And Mia, what brings you out to the fashion show today?
Well, my roommate told me that there was going to be a fashion show again, and I went last year, and it was really cool, so I decided to come back for another time.
Nice. And what was so good about the fashion show last year that really made you want to come back?
I just like to see that even the new people who like were doing fashion were successful, and like they were just trying to do really cool things, and a lot of them were very successful. I thought it was really cool.
And do you have any expectations this time around since you saw last year's, or anything that you hope to see again?
Well, this year now I'm a fashion minor, so I'm hoping to like maybe get some inspiration or just see what everybody else is doing and see what's expected for certain classes. I think that's really cool.
Nice. And what are your ins and outs this year for fashion, do you think?
My ins and outs for fashion. Well, I always like a good cargo pant. I feel like that's pretty in right now. I feel like the Y2K is kind of in with like the cute little moment. I don't know. Yeah, I think that's what the ins are. Outs, I've never been a big low-waisted person, but that could be in for certain people.
Okay, I respect that. Well, enjoy the show. Thank you so much for speaking with me.
Thank you.
Thank you. And we have a group of other people coming over here. Hi, what's your name and what's your major?
My name is Denton. I'm a music education major.
Hi, my name is Talia. I'm a music performance major.
And what brings you guys out to the fashion show this year?
We're both here to support our friend Diana Najdi. I'm pretty sure she'll be presenting in here, so we're just excited to see her and everybody else's work.
And since being friends with her, you've known how tirelessly she's worked on this collection. Can you tell us a little about what possibly could be the inspiration behind it, or what really motivated her to go through this?
Well, I've always, so I've always known that she's loved fashion. She's always, sitting in our rooms and reading the magazines and going through, whatever Vogue magazine. I don't know all of them, but she's always just been talking about it. Oh, this works really well with this. And so she's just really passionate about it. That's really all I know.
Nice. And do you have any words of encouragement for her? She might be feeling a little bit nervous, but really excited. What are some things you wanted to shout out to her?
Believe in yourself.
Yeah, believe in yourself.
Yeah, because you got it. You don't have to doubt yourself.
Yeah, she definitely gives it girl vibes. So she knows she's the main character. She got it, exactly.
Well, enjoy the show. Thank you so much for speaking with me.
Thank you.
Okay, and I'm here with, hello, what's your name?
My name is Sebastian Miranda.
Gabriela Restrepo. And what brings you out to the fashion show?
We're here to support my sister because she's one of the fashion designers here.
And how long has your sister been working on her collection, do you know?
For about maybe 3 weeks or a month.
Nice. Okay, and what's some inspiration do you think that she really brought out for the show?
Maybe she brought out a bunch of how do I say this, she wants to bring color and a little bit more how do you say this,
street design?
Yeah.
Yeah, street design. Nice. And I'm sure she's super happy that you guys are here. Is it just you guys? Is your whole family here?
Yeah, it's us two, and then their parents and my mom.
Very nice. And are your parents really excited to see her?
Yeah, they're really excited because we kind of helped her with the like sewing and like how to like get the idea of like what to use and
Oh wow, so she put you to work. It wasn't just a little help, she put you guys to work.
yeah, it was really fun.
Nice. So does it feel like a little bit of a part of you as a part of her collection this time around?
Yeah, and like it was like we were kind of her little bit of inspiration because of like what we wear.
I love that she brought in the family aspect into her collection. That's really exciting.
Yeah, and like I'm just happy that she made it this far, and I'm really happy for her.
Okay, well, thank you so much. Enjoy the show. Thank you. Hi, what's your name and what's your major?
I'm Teddy Liederman, and I'm a fashion design and merchandising major.
I'm Iman Mustafa, and I'm a fashion design and merchandising major too.
And what made you guys want to get into fashion?
So I've always had an eye for just like clothes and fashion in general, and I remember I've always had a passion for it ever since I was a little girl. I was always like dressing my Barbies or dressing my American Girl dolls. So ever since then, I've just been obsessed with fashion. I love to put outfits together, and yeah.
I'm more of like similar to her. Like I grew up with fashion, love to do it, love to style myself, and then I realized that I wanted to do modest fashion in the future, so here I am.
Yeah, so long story short, we both have a passion for fashion.
Very nice. And I love your jewelry stack right now. Can you tell us a little bit about what you have on?
I have on, so pearl necklaces became my thing when I was a senior in high school, but I couldn't afford to buy like actual pearls, so I'd buy like fake ones, and they would always like snap off and break all over my floor. So as my graduation present, my mom got me real pearls, so now I've been wearing these consistently ever since I was a senior in high school. And then I have this little stack. My favorite necklace would be this one, and it's a golden teddy bear, and my name is Teddy, so it's perfect. Perfect for me.
Very nice. Yeah. And can you tell us a little bit about modest fashion? So I know you said this is really important to you as being a fashion design major. Tell us a little bit why.
Well, for one thing, I'm a little taller, so everything comes on a little shorter. And like right now I'm wearing my own skirt that I made, and I like to make clothes that is at least will fit a model, like a girl who's a hijabi, that will go down to their like ankle. So yeah.
Nice. And why do you think this is important to be seen in the fashion sphere?
Because I don't know, it's not something that's often seen, and I want other people to be able to see themselves in the fashion scene. Like you don't see that many hijabi designers at all, if any, except on like Instagram. So it'd be nice to see someone who is a hijabi designer become big.
Right, inclusivity is very important in the fashion industry especially, so I really appreciate you talking about that today. Thank you so much, and I really hope you guys enjoy the show.
Yes, thank you.
Of course. Okay, and I'm here with...
Hi, I'm Nick. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, and I see you have the House of Montclair, which is the name of our show today, inspired by House of Gucci. Yes. So I love to see it. Tell us a little bit about the show, the behind the scenes, and what's been going on right now.
Throughout the whole semester, it's basically just been like a whole entire thought out plan. We've kind of separated ourselves into specific roles for the class. So for example, I'm front of house, so I'm just helping with the tickets and everything with a few other volunteers and classmates. It's been a very interesting experience to kind of see this like planned out, because really as like a fashion student, you kind of only see the shows, and actually being behind the scenes was kind of crazy and very hectic at times.
Do you have a new appreciation for production after this?
100%, yes. It was crazy.
Yeah. What is some of the process of, you guys started all the way in October to get to see everything come into now? What does that feel like?
For example, like how I'm giving out tickets, just seeing our plans of what we've bought for all of our products and seeing like everything kind of come to life, it's kind of like fulfilling in a way as like a student and then as a group of our class to see all of our ideas actually be brought to life.
Right. Well, thank you so much. I hope you get to enjoy the show a little bit.
I'm sure you've gotten this a million times, but this is amazing.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Enjoy. So we love to see the behind the scenes people too, because this doesn't take just a few people who are a part of the fashion department. We see a lot of students that have put so much time and effort all the way from the beginning to make sure this show can be put on. So right now I'm here with
Stephanie.
Okay.
Marley.
And what brings you guys to the fashion show?
I'm just here to support the people in it, and my friend told me to come with her.
Nice. And what brings you?
I know someone working backstage, so I wanted to support.
Is this your first fashion show?
Yeah, I would say so.
I came to this one last year actually, and I was like, I have to come back.
What made you want to come back to the fashion show versus last year's?
I like that it's like all students because I'm an art major, so I like seeing like everyone's different types of art. 'Cause it's like I could never sew, but it's really cool to see.
What sticks out to you from a student's perspective coming through design? And I know you said you're an art major. Why is it important to have these student-run events?
I think like when you're in your own bubble and you don't get to see other people's art, it's like you don't get to see what everyone's learning. So I just think it's important to have students like to see that like everyone can do this on their own without like, even though it's like technically not professional, like it looks professional, you know?
And even in this fashion show, it is a judged fashion show. They are going to get scholarships at the end of this, so it's really exciting to see everyone's put so much time and effort into it. Why do you think that it's super important to then reward these students afterwards, and it's not just a showcase, it's something that they can then put on their resume and possibly receive a scholarship?
Well, I think it's important just like because everyone puts in so much effort and their own ideas, so it'd be awesome for them to get a reward at the end for all the hard work that they have, and it's just a really cool opportunity for them to look back on.
Awesome. Well, I hope you guys enjoy the show. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. All right, and right now I'm here with, hello, what's your name?
My name is Nicholas Carter.
Okay. And what brings you to the fashion show?
I'm going to be doing the photography for the show today.
Nice. And what inspired you to get into photography?
I started shooting probably like 4 or 5 years ago at my last school, and it's kind of just carried on to this point, so I really enjoyed it.
And what's your connection to fashion?
Fashion, well, I've done graphic design work, I've done clothing, I've designed my own clothes before, so I've always been like in the realm of it, and now that I'm able to be at the forefront of just being able to document it, I feel like I'm really enjoying this process.
Nice. And what are you excited to see in these students' designs?
I'm excited to see just authenticity. Like I have a couple of friends that are designers and a couple of friends that are modeling, so I'm just here to support, and I'm excited to see what they bring.
Well, I do want to talk about your outfit really quick. It's giving streetwear realness. Please tell me about your look.
Okay, so this shirt is thrifted. This is like a Bugs Bunny shirt, like a 50-cent rip off of Bugs Bunny shirt. These jeans are Rockaware jeans by this old brand that Jay-Z used to have. And then my shoes today, I'm wearing some Off-White for sales. So.
Very nice. Well, I hope you enjoy the show, and I can't wait to see your photography.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Okay, and right now we are moving along down, and the show is going to start any moment, but I still have a few more people to talk to. So right now I'm here with
Janet Padahovich. Hi.
Hi.
Hi, I'm Grace Petrosha.
Okay, and what brings you here to the fashion show?
Well, I'm here because some of the students made outfits for people that live in my building.
Wow, tell us a little about that.
Yeah, well, I think it's pretty creative. They went out of the box and decided to design clothes for a population that is maybe not necessarily in the mainstream.
Awesome.
So yeah, it's exciting.
Nice. Well, I'm so excited to see that, and I really hope you guys enjoy the show. It's starting any moment, so I don't want to hold you guys up. I want you to grab your seats, but thank you so much for getting to speak with me.
We're excited.
Yes, very excited. Thank you so much.
Here to see a different group.
Yes, my roommate is a designer, Christina, and then my other roommate is modeling for her, so I'm excited to support them.
Awesome. So shout out to Christina. Well, I hope you guys enjoy the show. Thank you so much. Okay, so we spoke to so many people getting to hear about what their reactions were about this fashion show, and you can tell the excitement in the room is bubbling over. People can't wait for the show to start, and I can't wait to see all these amazing designs. I heard so many shout outs from designers to student models, and I can't wait to see all of them come into fruition. It was really exciting to see, even with the last person that we saw, that it is a wide range of designs. So you're gonna see it soon live here at Hawk Plus, and I can't wait for you to see.
Evening. How's everybody doing tonight? My name is Olive, and it is my divine pleasure to be your host for the annual Juried Fashion Show put on by the Fashion Design and Merchandising Department here at Montclair State University. I want to shout out Hawk Plus. We are streaming live right now. This is such an exciting evening, and I'm so excited to tell you what we've got going on. The Fashion Design and Merchandising program has a slew of amazing designers, from draping to, listen, it's absolutely incredible what we've got here for you tonight. I would like to welcome you to the House of Montclair. And yeah, put your hands together for that. That's okay. This is how it's gonna go. We're gonna show you these amazing designs from several different levels of their coursework. And then we're gonna have 3 incredible judges to judge their work because we got scholarships on the line, y'all. Yes, yes, absolutely. So thank you for having me. Thank you for having us, for coming out tonight. Please enjoy House of Montclair. Students participating from ARTX400 Introduction to Apparel Design class sections, taught by Professor Castillo and Professor Harriman, who have created custom button-down shirts, pants, and skirts utilizing industrial sewing machines and sewing techniques in our on-campus apparel studio. from ARTX400 Intermediate Apparel Construction are exposed to the world of tailored garments with instruction by Professor Cuffee and Professor Snyder-Gallagher. Using patterns for suit jacket and pant, we expect to see a plethora of creativity and attention to detail from this group. read the number then.
Okay.
ARTX400 features flat pattern design students who have matriculated from the use of commercial patterns into the development and comprehension of skills relating to flat pattern design. They bring measurements to two-dimensional paper patterns and ultimately three-dimensional designs that you will see featured tonight. This class is taught by Dr. Chae. ARTX400 was challenged this semester to work with real-world models and bring their design to life for senior citizens in our community. The opportunity to work with a client gave each student the chance to experience custom tailoring garments and restructuring designs to the needs of this group of individuals. Some of our models weren't able to join us this evening, but we've included images of the designs on the models on the screen overhead. capstone coursework featured in ARTX400 draping are original garments designed by our seniors using a dress form and muslin to bring their work to life. This group has also worked with real-world senior citizen clients at the first Montclair House to create garments specifically tailored and custom fit through a semester-long collaborative process. We thank them for their time and this experience for our senior design students. And last but not least, our Independent Design Showcase features students within the Fashion, Design, and Merchandising program who have worked on original designs outside of the classroom during their semester here. And as you will see shortly, they've been applying the skills from the classroom to creating their own aesthetic representations. How was that? I mean, sincerely. I tell you, if I could do things with my hands like that, it's just incredible. These ideas, making them come to life like this, I'm just so happy we can share this time and space together. Now, it's time for the Scholarship Awards. At this time, I would like to invite the Deputy Chair of the Art and Design Department, Dr. Abby Lilithan.
Thank you. Hi, everyone. Every year we give away a little money in scholarship funds. This is separate from the awards for the design work. This is about grade point average. And so while we have this sort of intermission or interlude in the show while the judges are making their deliberations for the awards for design, I'm here to award 4 things. I want to start with the Catherine Hall Award. So the Catherine Hall Award is an endowed scholarship that was gifted to our program many years ago. And every year we award it to the highest GPA student who's a native student. That means someone who is here from freshman all the way through, not a transfer student. And that's the way the award is stipulated. And the faculty has to make the decision. Actually, we have a little bit of judgment we can do if we want, but it's very specifically written out on how we're supposed to make our decision. So this year we're lucky because the stock market did so well last year. We have 3 of these awards to make, and it's the first time we've had that wonderful opportunity. So I'm going to call these 3 individuals up one by one so that they can receive their certificate in your appreciation, and let you know here that the award is $3,000 each. So $3,000 will be applied to their tuition. We put it straight onto their tuition right through the system. So this is a wonderful thing. Our first award in alphabetical order goes to Alexis Cajas. Please come up. Would you like to say anything?
Just thank you for considering me, and I'm honored to receive this.
We're happy to give it to you. Next is Julie Helma. Hey, Julie. Julie's backstage, can you tell? Julie?
Thank you so much for this. I love the fashion program, and I'm incredibly grateful.
We're happy that you're with us. And the third award goes to Iman Mustafa. For you, Iman, would you like to say something?
I'm very honored to receive this. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Okay. Our last award is not a money award. But every year, every program in our department, actually in our college, gives an outstanding senior award. Whereas those 3 are rising to their junior year, this award is for an outstanding person who is graduating, so we can't give them money. I would ask Amanda Berra to come forward. So Amanda is our outstanding senior, not only because she has an incredible grade point average, but she's been very active in the programs, and last year was a very important part of this very fashion show, and she's done many other service things for the department and the unit. Would you like to say anything?
Just thank you so much, and I've loved being a part of this program, and I'm
gonna be sad to leave.
We're sad to see you go. Well, that's it from me. I will be exiting the stage, obviously, so enjoy the rest of the evening where you'll see the awards for the designs.
I know you're sick of seeing me. I'm so sorry, you guys. I want to take this moment while we wait for the judges' deliberation to give you a little glimpse, a little insight into how this all comes together. You know, the entire department bands together. Actually, I love this crossover episode with the School of Communication and Media. But you know, there is a mind behind this, and I would like to welcome her here now. Professor Helen Castillo, okay, our House of Montclair coordinator and a professor here at Montclair State University. Come on out. I wanted to take a few minutes to pick your brain. First of all, thank you so much for bestowing this wonderful evening on us, and also for providing an outlet for all of this work to be showcased. You know, a lot of, I'm sure, lonely, long, and crazy nights happen when you're putting all these things together for you, for your students. I'm sure there are creators in the audience, we all know. But to have this moment where they can kind of just basically have their moment and be awarded and recognized, it's really something special. So I just wanted to take a moment and ask you, did you find fashion or did fashion find you? What happened to kind of set all of these things in motion, and now we're at House of Montclair? Give me a little bit.
That was asking a lot of it, but I'll tell you all about it. So I'm an adjunct professor here in the fashion art and fashion merchandising and design program. I'm usually backstage, so you'll have to bear with me. But yeah, fashion is just, it's always been in my blood, and I'm just super grateful that my parents supported me. I'm sure there's a lot of parents in the audience right now that, you know, you've seen the blood, sweat, and tears that your kids have put into all their work every semester. And I'm not very good on stage, but just, yeah, we thank you for being here. And it's not about me, it's about our students. But it's just been a really incredible opportunity. I teach ARTX400, so the first group was mostly my students. And just to see them evolve in the classroom from not having had sewing experience before, it was just surreal. I mean, they cut and sewed garments for themselves, and it was the first time that most of them had even sewn anything. So it was just really inspirational, and I'm looking forward to more semesters here at MSU.
And we are so excited to have you. I mean, seriously. Now, I have to ask because, you know, I had a lot of help to look like this. I'm not very fashionable, maybe stylish, but I want to get like on the basal level of this. What is your favorite part of the process? Like the idea, the cutting it. I know a couple pattern makers that like they're just obsessed with cutting textiles, and I just kind of want to know, like, what is it for you? What part of the process are you most drawn to, or brings out the best of, you know, you as a creator?
Thank you. Definitely the creative process starts with finding inspiration. More often than not, I just like to look at imagery of maybe a muse, maybe someone in particular that inspires what I'm trying to create. And I think that's something that we see a lot with our students. You know, it's always evolving, our style is always changing. And for example, right now I'm working on some commissions for ABT dancers. I know you work with Alvin Ailey, so that's super cool. I've dressed people for Alvin Ailey as well, but I think something that, at least for me, creatively, is that I'm kind of shifting more towards working with the fabric first, and just becoming more sculptural with how I design. And I definitely see that with our students because, you know, they start with a very basic silhouette, as you've seen tonight. We've got a blouse and a bottom, and then they matriculate into a tailored suit, and then they get a little bit more outside the box with pattern making and draping. And I just feel like my aesthetic's always evolving for my clients, and That's the best part about fashion, you know? You don't always have to fit within a box, and that's the best I can do. But thank you so much.
You're doing great. Now, I guess I'm curious because it feels from an outsider, okay, you get the idea, you get it all together. I know it's not as simple as that. That's an oversimplification. But all that being said, what kind of advice or guidance can you impart on emergent designers? We may have some in the crowd. And I'm just curious from a professional, okay, and also as an educator, what you can offer to those who have thought about it or trying to break in or are even considering applying to the program here.
I definitely think that networking is probably the #1 thing that I drive to my students. I mean, I always ask them, you know, what can I do for you? Who can I connect you with? It's super important to develop a portfolio, especially while you're at school, because that's 2 to 4 years that you're in the classroom. And everything you put on paper, put on the stage, you know, that's part of a representation of you as a designer. And it's just super important to have a portfolio. So I think I might have lost track, but I'm just really eager for everyone to come out here and for you to see the designers with their designs and just ready to celebrate that.
Listen,
I don't think I answered your question.
I'll say, no, you did answer my question because, I'll put it to you like this. As a creator myself, sometimes, a lot of the time, I get kind of lost in just the getting it done, you know, and I'm not that good at documenting, you know. Thank you to Hawk Plus because I can throw this link up later, but like really, like half of the things that I do and host and, you know, when I perform, I'm not really concerned about that because I'm worried about delivering, serving. And I think that that is good advice because I think when you're on an educational track, sometimes you're just trying to, you know, you're gonna have those days where you're just trying to get the coursework done, not to get through it, but, you know, or whatever, put it behind you. But maybe some days it is like that. And I think it speaks to the importance of remaining mindful and present through your journey because let me tell you right now, once these years, I mean, you can always be a student, you can always return in things, but it's like, I think sometimes we forget how precious that time is to be able to make mistakes in a structured environment and go all out and experiment, you know, like some of the best art ever created is like, it was a mistake or it was just rolled into something or like you just, you know, and with especially fashion, one hand washes the other and it's cyclical and it's crazy and like, you know, the kids brought back the low-rise jeans. I mean, like, I don't understand why we're doing this.
The tops. I'm like, that's totally fine. I mean, it's trending right now, but you can't restrict them from how they want to take some, you know, a basic silhouette and make it their own. And sometimes that's just with the fabric or, you know, there's those happy accidents even with what we're creating in the classroom. Yeah. But yeah, I probably shouldn't be saying this because my superiors are here, but more often than not, I just, you know, you have to embrace what the students want to present, even if they're on the introductory level, because again, this is what they're going to present in their portfolios when they go to New York, when they apply for these high-end jobs, and the sky's the limit, whether they're at Montclair, FIT, Parsons. I mean, this is the start to something great. We've got some awesome alumni here tonight that you'll meet shortly, and there might be some in there in the crowd.
All right,
that
I called it out
backstage for now, but I mean, those are 3 great examples of industry professionals that our students should 110% network with. We have one student who is a technical designer for Tom Brown. She graduated from here 2 years ago. We have a fashion photographer from New York who's always looking for interns, always looking for opportunity to shoot with new young designers. And I think, you know, once they get past that hurdle of not being so nervous to take the first step, then you might see them in Vogue.
I think that's, I appreciate that insight because all too often I hear about like the flame getting extinguished in creative institutions. And I know one thing I really appreciate about Montclair State is that it's not exclusively a creative school, but it affords us kind of like this opportunity to like inform the fashion. Because first of all, have you seen some of these kids walking around here? Like people are drippy, the professors are, everyone looks good, everyone's walking around. I just think, I don't know, it kind of, how do I put it in English? It's not, I don't know, there's the rigidity without that like pretentious cloud over it.
About Montclair is that it's so diverse. I mean, I teach at FIT, I've taught at other universities, and it's like, of course you're getting the college experience here, but it's next level because there's so many students that are, you know, have minors, and that's embraced, where at like universities that are so kind of streamlined with just being fashion schools, like that's all their heads in. And I feel like it kind of restricts them to other opportunities. I had 2 dance majors this semester that took my intro to sewing, and they knocked it out of the park. So it's just nice. It's nice to know about the kids, that they have these interests, whether they're minors or majors, and they still want to be part of the fashion program. So sign up, take my class, and we'll see you on the runway next season.
I'm sitting here like, I cannot afford not one more class doing this master's that I'm doing right now, but I'm like, maybe I could do a little fashion class on the side, I don't know. I didn't even know that, actually. I'm really happy that you've informed us because I didn't understand the, I didn't know you could do that. I just didn't even know. I had no idea. She said limited seating. We're gonna have to bust out the wall out of a classroom because I think if you make the room, people will come. I'm just saying. One moment, I'm getting a little feedback about the judges. I wonder what they're coming up with back there. But in the meantime, have you ever had experience on the textile side, like making it or being a part of a creative design team that deals with the actual, you know, the fundamental thing about fashion?
Fashion or fabric?
Well, fabric, yeah. Because you need that to...
Right. Well, a little bit more about my experience in the industry. I actually studied French here, and then I went to FIT, graduated in 2012, did a few stints on Project Runway, and that kind of opened doors to education. I had dozens of people reaching out to me that they wanted to learn how to cut and sew, just like I did on the show. So then I pursued my master's, and I'm a professor now. So my 5-year plan came together. Yeah, and it led me to Montclair. So I'm having a really great time here, and I look forward to our program expanding and becoming just as wonderful as it is, maybe plus some. But yeah, I just love to share that with my students. You know, I think it's not so much about boasting, but just, you know, these are the things I was able to do. I just applied for the show and I got on the show. Like, it just happened. While I was studying during my bachelor's, I applied to be an intern at Vera Wang. I got the internship. And it's about taking those risks. I mean, I've gotten plenty of no's in my career and throughout my experience as a student when I was, but got to take risks, network, and just make the most of every opportunity. And with that, I'm going to exit the stage. But thank you all for coming tonight and supporting our students, and yeah, we'll anticipate some design awards shortly.
Here we go. How you doing? Come on up. Folks, put your hands together for our esteemed judges. Let me go.
Do we start with the awards? Okay. So for our first award, it's going to be for ARTX400 Intro to Apparel Construction, and the winner is Nicole Andrade.
And the winner for the Independent Designer category is Ariana Salmon. I think she found out. Congratulations so much. You're welcome. For ARTX 226 Intermediate Apparel Construction, the winner is Juliana Scop Cardillo. And then for ARTX 322 Flat Pattern, our winner is Nairemi Diaz.
And last but not least, ARTX 422 Draping. The winner is Taylor Trenard. Let's give it up for Taylor. I don't know what's next. Thanks so much.
It has been my pleasure to host you folks tonight. Thank you so much for coming. I'm still in shock and awe. These people are making some of the best clothes I've ever seen, and I'm like, I kind of need to put an order in, I think. Y'all taking commissions? I got to figure this out. It's been my pleasure. I want to thank Dr. Chae and Dr. Lilithan for your leadership in this department, for having me back as your host, and all of you for your support in coming tonight. It means a lot for people to have their work experienced, not just seen, but just really be in it with them. And I want to thank you all for coming out tonight and making part of such a special night. Have a wonderful one, folks. Take care, good evening. Take care of yourselves and each other. I've been told to ask you to remain seated. I apologize for that. Because we're gonna run that back one more time. Come on out, you guys. Please put your hands together for our production team. These are the people that make it happen, y'all. Put your hands together. Yes. House of Montclair.